What's going on, YouTube? This is K-Knight23, the video game professor, and today we're talking about soul shields. What they are, why you need them, how to improve them, and where to get them. So buckle in and get ready to farm. Whee! In addition to your accessories, the best way to raise your stats are soul shields. Soul shield pieces act like armor from other MMOs. Your chest piece or costume does not give you stats, just the accessories and the soul shields. In order to get the stats from your soul shields, you'll need to have a costume equipped, so pick something sexy and let's get started. Some basic info first. Every soul shield has a 3, 5, and 8 set bonus. You can get soul shields from the following 3 ways. Valor stones turned into the merchants that you earn from daily quests, killing world bosses for their essence, and farming dungeons for the fat loot drops. Until you get closer to 45, duplicate soul shields will have the same stats. As you approach higher levels, the stats will become different on the same piece, so keep your eyes open. When it's time to grind for your 8-piece set, you'll want to keep running the same dungeon to make sure you get soul shields with the stats you want. Min-maxing will take some time and some farming. Some good stats to go for: crit for damage, hit for accuracy, and health. Until you're closer to level 45, I wouldn't worry about enchanting. But if you want to absolutely dominate the already pretty trivial content, here's how you do it. To enchant your soul shield pieces, left-click on the piece you want to improve and then choose a soul shield to sacrifice. You can't sacrifice pieces of the same set. You need to use different sets. The green numbers show what will change, the red will show what will be lost. When you're sacrificing shields, there's a random roll to determine how much of the stat is going to be transferred. The higher the stat, the more likely it'll be that more is transferred over. Remember, you can't stack the same stat. Every time you use a new shield, it will re-roll the stat. To max out your chance, you need the best sacrifices possible and a good roll, so make your prayers to RN Jesus now. Breaking down soul shields give you a chance to get fusion powder, so that you can enchant your current soul shields. As you're leveling, you'll most likely get trash when breaking down shields. You'll still have a chance at fusion dust, but it's much more higher as you level up. The first set you should shoot for is from the first world boss at the Foshi Pyres. You don't need to be in group to get credit for the kill, so get in there and start swinging. Defeating him will yield several essences that you can use to spin the wheels at the camp. You'll receive soul shield boxes that you can open up and equip among other items, including the weapons for your evolution, but there will be another video on that later. It shouldn't take long for you to get your first full set, and this set should last you until you're about level 18. At 18, you can queue up for the 6-man dungeon Black Ram Narrows and farm the boss until you get the next set as well as the next weapon for your evolution. Alternatively, you can go to Jadestone Village and talk to the stone vendor to exchange Valor stones for a level 20 soul shield set. The next set for your mid-20s will be from a world boss called the Golden Deva. In the Scorching Sands near the Forgotten Tome, you'll find him. Just like the boss in Foshi Pyres, collect essence and spin the wheel, collecting soul shields and your class weapon for evolution, or trade in Valor stones near the wheel. At 33, there's another world boss north of the Golden Deva near Raptor Rise called Pinchy. Farm this beautiful scorpion, collect essence, spin the wheel. See the pattern? At 36, the next set is from the Tomb of the Exiles dungeon. Farm the soul shields from the dungeon and stick around until you get your evolution weapon. This is a good set, so don't be afraid to farm it out. If you get this set, don't feel bad about enchanting it because it's worth it. You can wait until you're 45 to farm any more sets. If you didn't get this set, here are a few more places to get sets that are a bit weaker than the one you get from Tomb of the Exiles. First, you can go to the Lycanthi Foothills and kill the world boss for essences to spin the wheel. At 41, you can spend Moonwinter Valor stones on the Hogshead Hamlet for another set. There's a set at 42 you can get from killing the Jingashi world boss in Moonwater Plains for essence. You'll need to get a weapon from the wheel anyway for your evolution, so this is a good option. And once you get to 45, you've got some choices. Perhaps the best set you can get quickly is the Black Ram Supply Chain Soul Shields from the E-Fleet Supply Chain Dungeon. You can run this at 24-man, 6-man, or 4-man. You can also get a set from the Skittering Tunnels, which will focus on crit, a Brightstone set from the Brightstone Ruins, which is a little more balanced, the Moonwater set from the Hogshead Hamlet, which is much more defensive, and there's the Moonwater Arena PvP set from the PvP faction areas in Misty Woods, which is high crit and high health. Keep in mind, the PvP set will require you to PvP and collect about 160 insignias. That's all I have for soul shields for today. If you have any questions or tips, leave them below. Make sure to like this video and click subscribe for more content. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch and Twitter at the info below, and I'll see you next time, guys. This is K-Knight23, the video game professor, signing out.